Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to see how I got this look, you won't. You'll see a little bit of it, but the majority of this was done afterwards. But if you want to see me play with makeup and discuss my bisexuality, it's my previous video to this, but I will link it below. Also, if you are very stressed out and having a hard time and you just need to pick me up, I have linked my current favorite YouTuber, Juno Birch. I am appalled that she does not have more subscribers. She is a drag queen that does 50s housewife, alien drag, and does really funny videos, and she plays The Sims a lot. And I freaking love everything about her. I think her drag is art. I think she's hilarious. She has a cute little accent. And she tortures her subs. So she is a woman after my heart. I love Juno Birch, and I think I'm appalled she doesn't have more subscribers. So I highly recommend her. I have also linked a video that I really enjoyed about a seal that was rescued and then turned fat and sassy before she was released. It's a real feel-good 5-minute video. So I have put all of those in my description. Before we get started, hey, subscribe, like the video, show some support. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, if you are interested in checking out my Etsy shop, I have some really cool things coming soon. All of that is in the description below. Okay, hi Twin Flames. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. So I think right now at this moment is the solar eclipse. It's the last one of this circuit, thank the Lord. So energy will calm down after this. My energy has been shit. I hate eclipses. Yeah, baby, it's okay. It's 4th of July. I'm here with Callie. The fireworks disturb dogs. They scare them. All animals, wildlife, they're not great. Lay down, baby. She is disturbed. I have a sound machine that I do white noise that I've been having to do for weeks now because people keep setting off fireworks. Why? She is having a hard night, so hopefully we can get through this reading. Yeah, I don't want to have to edit this, but if I have to get up, she's just getting a boom woke her up. She's just getting resettled. So anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Awesome transits that just happened. Saturn just moved back into Capricorn, and because it's retrograde, they're gonna get their karma, guys. They're gonna get their karma. It is, if you have a Saturn Capricorn, you need to go look at which house your Saturn is in, and you need to be very mindful of how this is playing out in your life and the choices that you're making, because you will get rewarded by Saturn. So Saturn, when it was direct, it went into Aquarius for a few months, but because it's retrograde, it's backtracked into Capricorn. It will be in Capricorn until December 20th, 21st, and then it'll move into Aquarius, and it won't be back into Capricorn for another 28, 29 years. Your Capricorn return is a test of your karma, and you will be rewarded by Saturn if you pass it. It is a 2.5-year test. You are heavily challenged in whatever house your Saturn is in, and if you pass the test, you will get a long-term reward. And if you don't, you're going to have to wait for your next Saturn return. So it's really important that you be mindful of that, and you try to pass the test. If you're into astrology, you should be. If you're not, it's like a cheat code to life, I'm telling you. If you want to understand the matrix, and it's basically we're all Sims, and your astrology, your birth chart, is the little creator where you make their personality, and it kind of rules your life, how your life is going to go. So if you want the bypass a lot of hard challenges, it is very helpful to get to know your birth chart and learn it, because you can literally look at your life path. You want to get started, know where your Saturn is, know what sign it's in, because when Saturn moves into that sign, you are going to be tested heavily. It is not fun. Saturn returns are hell. What else should you know? If you are confused about your life path, something that is helpful is your midheaven, is your career path, and your node, your north node, that is your destiny. So me, for instance, how I know I will be a successful psychic, my midheaven is in Pisces, 12th house, psychic, and my node is in the 8th house of like transformation, death, the occult. So me personally, my destiny is to study the occult and be a spiritual teacher and share my psychic abilities. So that is how I already knew that, but seeing that, I'm like, yes. So if you're confused about your life path, what you want to do, that's kind of like a cheat code. Look at what sign rules your midheaven, and you want to look at what house your north node is in. Anyway, we'll get started. Hope you guys are doing well. I have been, trucking along. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna do some cards, see what comes out. Let's see if I can point you guys down a little bit so you can see. I had you up so you can see my cat ears. Okay. I kind of like just being able, I can tilt down and talk to you guys one-on-one if I need to, but I like you guys being able to see at least a little bit of this. Anyway, okay, so I don't know what we're going to do today. We're just going to see. I have this new deck I'm excited about. It's the Soul Truth. It's a really pretty deck. So I'm just going to get like a general message, this and the, what is it? Work Your Light deck. So I'm just going to get like for the collective. I don't know, should we do like the feminine and the masculine just to see? But we're pretty close to union if you're not already starting to get into union with your twin. So you're going to be like kind of aligning to where like your energy is very similar right now. But we'll separate them just for shits and giggles, I guess. Okay, oh, that's too early, Spirit. Okay, can we get, please, calm down. They're so rude. Can we get for, who should we do first? Who should we do first? Let's do the feminine first. Can we get one card, please? Don't give me a stack for the feminine. How many is that? 3. I did not want 3. These are double-sided. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time you share it with the world. As a divine feminine, is there a way I can not get this not washed out? As a twin flame in general, as a light worker, spiritual worker, whatever, what have you, you should be aligning to your path right now, especially with this eclipse. Eclipse seasons are kind of like portals that shoot you forward. So this is the last one in this eclipse season. The energy is going to linger until like beginning of August. So what you want to do right now, hyper focus on whatever goal you're trying to hit. Focus on it, put all of your energy into manifesting it, stay positive about it, listen to affirmations, start to dress like you have that life, start to act as if you have that life. You want to get really, really focused and put all of your time and energy towards whatever dream you're trying to hit. It's like you're not going to have this for another year. And this is on this Cancer Capricorn axis. It's been back and forth between these two for the past 2 years. So this is the end of a cycle that began July 2018-ish. Okay, my storage cut off, so hopefully this doesn't happen again, or I might have a meltdown and have to redo this video later. Okay, anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. That took a few minutes. Okay, what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? So, are you feeling triggered by something? What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. So codependency, feeling triggered, and needing to step into your voice and your calling. Basically, divine feminines, that's where you are. So overcoming some codependency, maybe feeling triggered possibly by your twin flame, maybe needing to set boundaries with your twin flame, and trying to find your voice. This could also be like setting boundaries. No, you don't. Setting boundaries like within like family relationships, friendships, making, especially if you're like trying to find your calling and use your voice, you need to have space to kind of do that. If you're constantly busy, if you have friends that expect you to like text them constantly, you know, if you're getting the group chats blowing you up, you don't have time to like focus on your past. So sometimes you need to be isolated by spirit and kind of are shown some like faults in your relationships just so that you can make space for yourself and the person that you're trying to become. And that's for both feminines and masculines. That's just as a person, you need space to evolve. And that's why these karmic situations are so toxic for especially the masculines that tend to hang on to them. You're just prolonging your healing and your discovery of yourself and your inner truth and like becoming the best person you can be, because karmic relationships that are toxic aren't going to allow you to become your own person, because it's codependent and your karmic partner expects you to basically blend into them and will manufacture situations where you have to feel stuck to them. It's a lesson for you to come into your own inner power and inner strength to say, you know what, this isn't what I want anymore. It's hard though, especially if you're kind of like a people pleaser. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Yeah, that's why the twin flames are here. You're higher vibrational being, bringing light codes, Christ consciousness onto earth, and you're meant to kind of lead everybody back to this more pure place where the earth, where it's not stuck in the 3D anymore. The earth's moving up to the 5D, which is a lot more like peaceful, harmonic, more not angelic, but you know, it's things manifest faster, karma happens quicker, people aren't able to like hide true intentions like they were before. It's just a lot better place to be. But people that are sick, that are abusive, that are predatory don't want that to happen, and that's why you're seeing this kind of culture war, race war, all of this a lot coming up to the surface. Is because toxic, evil, nasty people are gonna be doing what they can to stop people of light in your path. These are like ancient civilizations that some star seeds come from. I think Lemuria was like supposed to be on Earth. It was kind of like an Atlantis type thing. I don't remember. It's been really long. This is stuff that I like studied about like when I first awakened in like 2015, but my brain can only hold so much like obscure information, so I don't remember exactly how to pronounce these or what these were. But it's where are you being called to journey to. So yeah, your soul path is you're being triggered right now. So pay attention to your intuition. Do what feels right. Like I recently made like a really big life choice. Not this was two, but I've made several that make me feel really good and excited, and that's how I know I'm going to be taking a big leap of faith. But I know because it like makes the idea of it makes me happy that it's like good for me. if it makes you feel happy and not like feeding into like your addictions, but like if it's like this is something that would bring joy to my life, it's a good decision. Okay, masculines. What am I grateful for right now? What are you grateful for, masculines? We're not going to be mean to the masculines unless I get any karmic cards. In that case, I'm unleashing. I'm just kidding. We'll see. I can't make any promises. Is that all we have for the masculines? Okay. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Ooh, that's spicy. For real, call them out, spirit guides. Call them out. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Okay, so with the what am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Transformation for the masculines. Good. And being in a more positive mind state, less I'm an awful person, I should be with somebody awful. Stop, beating yourself up. Stop accepting relationships aren't healthy and good for you and that you don't enjoy. Open yourself up to accept the love from your divine feminine. Unconditional love that you have not experienced before. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? That's such a good card for the masculines. Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time you go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. That's such a good card for them. Okay, so kind of like hermit mode. And then finding self-love. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. And all of these cards have actions you can take that day, but we're not gonna. That would take years. Which is true. Why are you treating other people better than you would treat yourself? Beating yourself up and then treating people that treat you bad well? I mean, it's a trauma response. We could get into that. It's not your fault that you're doing that. But recognizing that and realizing that you do deserve happiness. You do deserve love. The way that other people treat you, especially if you've been neglected as a child, abused as a child, you internalize that and blame yourself and think there's something wrong with me. That is something wrong with your caretaker. That has nothing to do with you. Your value as a person does not come from the way that other people treat you. Other people treat you in the way that they feel about themselves. And if you are a person of light, chances are you are very triggering to low vibrational people. So if your parents have unhealed trauma, they're going to take that out on you. And it's just because your light and your confidence and your happiness within yourself and your purity was triggering to their wounds. Which is sad, which is why more people need to heal and go to therapy before they have kids. Kids are not an accessory. They're not an extension of you. They're not a chance for you to force them into the life you didn't have. They are individuals that deserve love and care and nurturing to help them grow into healthy, functioning humans that aren't predators and don't allow other people to prey on them. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Birthing. You're just dealing with those damn spirit babies. Have you guys met your spirit kids yet? The worst. I'm just kidding. They're in my... I think I've talked about this before. I can have conversations with my guides. I've gotten to that point in my spirituality and my vibration that it's kind of you can't see it in the 3D world, but in the higher realms, they're here. Especially I have my ancestor offering here that I keep offerings to them. So these are my ancestors, spirit babies, angels. We're having a round table right now and I'm talking to them and telepathically, and then I'm like talking, like translating for you is what is happening on higher planes. You just see me though. That's what channeling is. So they're obviously at a higher vibration. You can't visibly see them right now. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So the masculines are going through kind of like a purification. They're wanting to let go of their 3D self, not 3D self, but like their 3D world, who they have been in the 3D. They are detaching from that. They are finding gratitude and getting into a good vibration. They're realizing that they've been seeking validation outside of themselves, and they're trying to have more self-love and compassion. Awesome. That's really great news for you guys. Bottom of the deck, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I think that probably goes for both. You aren't here to fit in with everybody. And honestly, like, why do we allow these like plain Jane, boring ass people to bully us into thinking that we want to fit in? People that are like fit in, that are like vanilla stereotype, like they're boring. They're so boring. Have you ever met anyone that's like, I don't know, like that, like this is just your standard person? It means you're basic. Why are you hiding great parts of yourself to appear basic? Basic people bully people that are different from them because they're jealous that you're different, and they're not. They're average. They're jealous that you're better than them in some way, but you internalize it and think there's something wrong with me, and then you dim your light, which makes them happy, and then that feeds into their ego. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Okay, since we're dividing them, let's see. I feel like it usually turns into a roast fest. This is what this idiot masculine is doing at this crazy ass karmic. Let's like divide them and see where both are at, because more masculines are awake, and I know you guys want to know what's going on with your feminines if you're not in touch yet. So I'll be courteous. Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling, normally I want to do masculine and feminine, but I'm feeling feminine over here. Maybe feminines are in a masculine energy right now. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. Do we take this? No, I wasn't ready yet. Okay. Where is the divine feminine in regards to twin flame connection? Okay, they threw some cards at me aggressively. Ugh, should we do this reversal? It kind of came out as a reversal. Okay. Should we do it as a reversal? This would be like wanting to say upright is communication, apology, but it's kind of a page is not a king, a page is a child, so this can be somebody that's like breadcrumbing. Reverse though is masculine breadcrumbing and feminine isn't having it. She's like, look at these breadcrumbs, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Nine of Cups, Chariot. So somebody's trying to come forward, make some type of love offering. Chariot, Cancer, might be happening during Cancer season. Unstoppable movement forward. So the masculine is going to pursue you, feminine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you're not accepting these breadcrumbs. He has some sort of plan, because he's showing up as a Page of Pentacles. He's a Knight of Cups. So still not a king, but not a page, not a breadcrumber. Maybe breadcrumbing to test the waters. Funny. Okay, masculine, where is he? She, whatever you are. Devil. Capricorn. This is a Capricorn card. Could be a Capricorn. Could be like focused on money, trying to like get themselves together. Maybe they're trying to get their funds together before they approach the feminine, but they're kind of breadcrumbing the feminine right now. Devil, So we're under a Capricorn full moon. Devil is like excess. It's attachment to 3D world, feeling tied to things. Can be like an obsession, lusty. We'll see. Is the masculine, because I'm doing this in regards to the twin flame connection, so is the masculine feeling kind of like lusty and possessive over the feminine, and is breadcrumbing her? And that's kind of low vibrational masculines. If so, you don't want to approach your feminine in a low vibrational way. Feminine. 9 of Cups. Feminines are focused on what's going to bring them happiness. 9 of Cups is like wishes fulfilled. So she wants her wishes fulfilled. She's not interested in these breadcrumbs. Look at her. He's offering like, oh, look at this. And she's like, no. No thanks. I'm focused on what's going to make me happy. Not being breadcrumbed by you so that I don't focus on myself when I'm focused and giving my energy to you. How right am I? This feels spicy. Okay. Masculine. Oh, yeah. He's feeling possessive and lusty towards his feminine. Wanting a new beginning, but it's lusty. Wanting to create with the birth earlier. Maybe fantasizing about getting his feminine preggers. Maybe wanting a corona baby. Yes. What did I say? The sun is pregnancy. Look at those babies. I told you, spirit babies, get out of here. They're so annoying. Do you know what it's like? If you continue to work on your spirituality, the best way is just to really follow your intuition and lean into what feels good. Eventually, if you're not there already, you can get to a point with practice and raising your vibration and developing a relationship with your guides. The more you listen to your intuition and you follow signs, the greater that relationship improves, because when you listen to them, they want to help you more. When you don't listen to them, they get annoyed and try to teach you lessons sometimes. So I have the type of relationship where I can not like see them visually on a 3D plane, but through my third eye, I feel them. Does that make sense? And I can have conversations with them while I'm talking to you. Sometimes when I'm talking to people, like my guides will tell me to say something to them, and if you know me personally and I've ever said something kind of like strange to you, it might have just been like a guide or maybe a past loved one of yours asked me to say that to you. And I know that's a very Pisces thing to say, but it's true. So I can talk to my guides. I'm aware there's some of them that like I kind of like have a general idea, but I don't like I know I have like a shaman, and I know that they're kind of like a First Nations type person, but I haven't worked on that relationship yet with that person, that guide, but I know they're part of my team. I know my grandmother on my mom's side, both of my grandmothers, but my grandmother on my mom's side is very active ancestor of mine. She's always here for like protection. She's big on protection, and she was mean. She's a Taurus, and she was mean when she was on Earth. So like I feel bad for people that like try to come after me. She'll come for you. I'm sorry. She's not having it. But my spirit babies as well. I know that there's 2, boy, girl. I think I don't know if I should put this out here because I don't want it to like say it and then like have people's, evil eye look. That's how I feel about your evil eye. Take that. A double whammy. No, I won't say it on here. I'll wait. I know about what's going to happen. Not like when I'm going to conceive, but I know how. Don't worry about it. Anyway, spirit babies. I told you, spirit babies want to be born. If you are going to see your masculine, if you're in a heterosexual relationship, be careful if you're not ready to have kids yet. Make sure you're wearing protection, because they want to come. If they have an opportunity, they'll do it. Don't trust them. They're sneaky. Do you know what it's like to have your children on your spirit team that try to tell you what to do? Like, shut up. I'm just kidding. I'm excited for when I have kids, though, and I can, like, because, you know, kids, when they're little, remember past lives. I used to talk about my past lives a lot as a kid. I talked about this in my bisexual video. I'm convinced in my last life that I was a man. I'm fairly certain I was a gay man. I was when I was little. I haven't done like past life regressions. I have dreams about past lives, but I've had so many, I don't know which one's which, you know? But I feel like my most recent one, that's what I was, because I feel like that energy has lingered, and I kind of explained that in my bisexual link in bio. Anyway. Clarity, blessings, knowing what you want, knowing good things are coming for you, and not accepting less. Also, your future kids are helping you and are plotting against you. Are plotting to get you knocked up, so be wary of them. It's 4th of July. Okay, masculine. Where is this lusty ass masculine? Okay. There is a Queen of Cups underneath. Cancer again. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. So, right now we have Capricorn, Aquarius. Also could be a Leo with the sun here. Sun rules Leo. 7 of Swords. Somebody is being kind of dishonest and sneaky. With King of Swords, this is somebody that is like very decisive and direct and kind of cold. So somebody may be coming up as cold or presenting as kind of cold and breadcrumbing the other person, but underneath they're lusty. They're feeling very possessive. They're feeling like this feminine is mine. I know that they're mine. I want it. They're going through kind of a spiritual awakening. They're woke. This is a masculine that's woke. He's aware of twin flames. He knows that that's his twin flame, and he feels like that's mine. And he's kind of feeling possessive and a lot of sexual energy. And King of Swords, kind of trying to put plan, because like King of Swords is kind of like businessman, all business, no emotions. So he's coming up as kind of might be cold, but this is somebody that's trying to put plans in place. So with the 7 of Swords, he might be like sneakily trying to, like he has like some sort of plan. He's not a Page of Pentacles. He's just coming up as a Page of Pentacles to, I don't know if he's testing the waters with this feminine, or he's not ready to go through with his plan, or maybe it's just like fear. So he's trying to see, you know, where she's at. This feminine's annoyed with it, and she's focused on herself, though. And this masculine is focused on her. Temperance, Sagittarius now, 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is like your 2nd house. So this is like finances, personal finances, Taurus, ruled house. Temperance is Sagittarius. This is angelic interference. So with the sun and Temperance here, heavy protection by your angels, heavy guidance coming in right now, a lot of blessings coming in. You need to follow divine guidance like to a T. If your guides tell you to do something, just fucking do it. That's what I've been doing. That's why I do crazy shit sometimes, and people are like, what is she doing? I know, I stress, like my mom is stressed the fuck out constantly by me. Not always throughout my life has it been angelically guided. But in the past, like, what, like 2 years, 2.5 years, I don't know. No. Yeah, 2 years. 2 years. It was the eclipse that happened in 2018, July. It was, my parents were visiting. I did not enjoy that trip because I felt like my parents, I wasn't doing a good job of like entertaining them, and my ex was really shitty about it and kept telling me that I should just cut my parents off, and like that was one of those things that I was just like, oh, how about I cut you off? So I made the decision to leave him, and then I put plans in place. Yeah, that was the first of this Cancer Capricorn eclipse circuit. If this last eclipse is like the ending of him and stalking me and annoying me, that would be fantastic. Dear God, please. If I never have to feel his energy again, have him show up in dreams, have him stalk me, that would be such a blessing. Good Lord. So sick of that. So sick of being stalked by gross ass men that I want nothing to do with, that have projected some sort of weird fantasy on me and think that just by stalking me for years and years, I don't know, run away with them. I don't know what their plan is. Fucking weirdos. Anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm actually sober. I'm just tired, and eclipse energy is kind of weird. Okay, well, we got 2. 10 of Cups. Full. See? Feminine, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is kind of selfish because it's like a single number. Feminine is like, what will make me happy? I want my wishes fulfilled. I want to make what's best for me. Masculine is like, I know what's best for you, baby. Oh my God. Sir. The Fool. He's gonna take a leap of faith. He may be seeming cold now. He's plotting. Alright, let's get one more for the feminine. Page of Wands. 3 of Swords. Yeah, she's wanting to communicate. She's open to communicating with you. She doesn't want the breadcrumbing. The Page of Swords, she's kind of like wanting to start a new journey, a passionate, creative, spiritual journey. So feminine's ready to talk. She's being led. She's focusing on herself right now, but it's because she kind of feels like the masculine isn't showing up the way that she wants him to. She's kind of disappointed in the masculine right now, and it's because he's not really giving anything. And it's causing some heartbreak. She's not feeling great towards him, and that's why she's kind of made a decision to focus on what would make her happy. She doesn't know that this masculine is this is a very like hunter energy, but it's good because that's what masculine energy does. That's something that's very disappointing about heteronormative relationships today, is that a lot of men want to be chased by women, and they don't understand that being chased is a feminine energy. So you get a lot of these men that think that like it's manly and cool to be chased by women, not realizing that that is putting you in a feminine energy and forcing a woman into a masculine energy. So that's why you keep attracting masculine women that stomp all over you and won't allow you to have any say in the relationship and demasculate you. Obviously, if you're naturally a feminine, it's different. I'm talking about like heteronormative, what you see all the time type. Not, this isn't going to be for everybody. You know what I mean? Anyway, wanting to be chased isn't healthy ever. People that want to be chased need to heal themselves. You're on an ego trip. If somebody is chasing you, that implies that you're running away. It's weird that that's like something people want in dating. So how healthy relationships work is the masculine energy, whether it be female, male, whoever, they pursue. Feminine energy allows. So a feminine person is not ever going to be comfortable feeling like they have to chase. So it's going to put them in a very uncomfortable position. And they are more likely just to be like, I don't like playing those games. So you're going to attract masculine people when you're expecting to be chased. And it's going to be an unhealthy masculine, because a healthy masculine isn't going to chase. He's going to pursue. He's going to court, you know? If you're chasing somebody, that means that they don't want you, and you're trying to fulfill something within yourself. It's not healthy. And expecting people to chase you, especially as a man that identifies as a masculine dominant, is backwards. You're being feminine. I'm just saying, and an unhealthy feminine too. So you're going to attract unhealthy masculine women. Aggressive, dominant, not allowing you to have a say-so in the relationship. Sounds like the people you've been attracting. Yeah, because you want to be chased. Just got to keep it real with y'all. Got to keep it real. Okay. I was going to do like more. I just don't feel like it tonight. I feel like I'm going to pull a few more cards and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to start doing extended readings, so I'll talk more about that in my next video, but just a heads up, this is probably going to be one of the last full readings that I do on YouTube. I'm going to start doing base reading on YouTube, and then extended you can pay for. I deserve to get paid. I work hard. And I'd like to be able to do this full time so that I could do videos every day. That would be nice, right? Instead of once every 2 months. Okay, anyway, can I get 1 or 2 more cards? Yeah. This feminine, she's done with the games, masculine. That's, if your feminine seems cold to you, she feels like you're playing with her and you're breadcrumbing again. She's ready for a new beginning. She's ready to have her wishes fulfilled. Instead of the feminine chasing the masculine and trying to make the masculine happy, the feminine is at a point right now where she's going to do what's good for her and make her happy. And she's understanding that she deserves a partner that supports her happiness and wants to treat her well. Can I get one more for the feminine? She's doing some shadow work too. So she's feeling she's in a space where she just wants like a partner that's going to be there for her, because this is like wanting support. So she's open. Yeah, it's not over. They'll be back. She knows that the masculine is trying to come back. She doesn't want the breadcrumbing. She wants to stop playing games. She wants an honest conversation that's based in passion, and she wants support. So she's open. She's open, masculine. She just doesn't want you to come in with some bullshit games. And that's what masculines do. They come in with bullshit games, and then they get triggered, and then they run away again. It's part of the process. It's not that them themselves are a bad person. It's purging energy. It's you both purge. Masculine. Where is the masculine? Spending time with family, connecting. Having regrets. Yeah, so masculine, this is like my family and friends card, but after that came out regrets and then health issues, STDs. So the masculine is realizing that they had family members, they had friends that were karmic, that influenced them into a kind of devil energy, addictions, lusty, unprotected sex, especially this combination. Somebody that makes really unhealthy choices. Somebody having unprotected sex with a community thing, like really putting their life in danger. That's not their current energy, but this is a past energy. This masculine was kind of, unhealthy sexually, acted out sexually, felt like they needed to prove themselves by having a lot of partners, was unhealthy in their choices, risk taker, not in a good way, may have gotten STD from somebody, and there's a gossip smear campaign going around about them. So it's the karmic. Surprise, the karmic is out here making up lies about the masculine. This could be their friends that are doing this, or possibly their romantic karmic. Somebody is, yeah. I shuffled these earlier. I didn't look at the bottom. This karmic is still coming in, trying to be sexual, trying to tempt the masculine, starting shit about the masculine, possibly gave the masculine an STD. Surprise. Try to make it, we almost made it without the dumbass karmic energy. They don't have a life though. They don't have any light of their own. They gotta piggyback on other people's happiness and success and try to ruin it to make themselves feel better because they're basic. Alright, let's do a connective and then we'll end it. Okay, what is the connective currently? What is future connective? Ooh. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. The connective energy right now is King of Cups, Hierophant, Scorpio, and Taurus. The masculine is in love, ready to pursue, wants exclusivity with his feminine. Future energy came out 5 of Coins and 7 of Cups, but I kind of get this as like this is like the fears right now. I think that this isn't the actual future energy. I think this is what both might be manifesting because they're scared. Twin flame is intense journey. It's an intense relationship. Things can go bad. There's a lot of testing. So feminine's scared right now that the masculine's just breadcrumbing, is going to come in for like a fling, play games again. And she's in a place where she actually like needs someone to be supportive of her. She needs someone that is going to treat her well and that is going to like help her light, because she's coming into her light right now. So she's not in a place to play games. She's not in a place to have someone to come take advantage of her or feed off of her light and then go back to karmics to spread that light around, which is what a lot of you masculines have done. You've realized since you've been with your feminine that all of these karmics have been attracted to you, all of these karmic women, men, you know, everyone's just wanted a piece of you. Yeah, that's because you were siphoning the light from your feminine, and then those karmics were coming to feed off of you, and you just continued to drain your feminine dry and then give that back to the karmics. So while the karmics are doing magic on both of you, trying to hurt, and in my case, kill me, other karmics too have tried to seriously injure the feminines. So that's something you need to get right with God on. I'm telling you, that's... Both are afraid of rejection. Both are confused. Things are confusing right now. The eclipse energy will help get that forward, get the wheels turning, moving forward, away from this. Because after that, 7 of Pentacles, planting seeds, manifesting, communication, things moving forward with the 8 of Wands, and then King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is King of Pentacles. He's like family man, father, provider, business owner, someone that's financially stable, that is, I see the bulls in the background of this, so heavy Taurus energy. Tauruses are very slow to make up their mind, but they're great people. They're very loving, they're very affectionate, they're very, very loyal. They're just very stubborn. So sometimes they can be loyal to the wrong person and then be stubborn to get over that and to see the truth in the situation, because once they like hook into somebody, they want to stay there. Taurus and Scorpios are sister signs. So both of them are stubborn, don't want to make, they've just been through a lot. They don't want to be taken advantage of. They know how loyal they are. They know how much they give in a relationship. Tauruses are amazing in relationships. They're really great givers, and they like to take care of their person, but they're also kind of possessive. So they're kind of slow to give their heart away because they love hard. Nothing wrong with that. You just got to find the right person. Love is only bad when you're trying to love people that don't love you. I'm taking this masculine is really afraid of rejection too, because this is falling under the King of Cups, and it's kind of reaching over to the, if you can see, it's like reaching over to like the feminine set here. Masculine is wanting commitment. He thinks that the feminine is seeing other people. He thinks feminine has a lot of options right now and might be seeing other people, and he's afraid that she's going to reject him. You're both planting seeds for things moving forward, though, and it's going to move towards a relationship. It's part of the soul contract. It's part of getting over the fear. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Tower. So something really surprising, a big shakeup is coming. It's positive, though. It's not bad. Okay. What else did I want to do? These cards. Let's see. These are the Lover's Oracle. Can I get a card for the feminine? Spirit, can I please get a card for the feminine? Okay. These all fell on the masculine. Let's get, okay, feminine, please. I'll take those as masculine cards. Can I get feminine? I'm just going to take this one too. Okay, we'll do 3. Okay. This came up for the masculine. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So possibly still in separation or just not talking openly about feelings. But this is, you have the connection. The connection's there. Speaking telepathically to each other, sending each other love. Acceptance is key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change what is beyond our control. So this coming out, especially coming out on top of the regrets. This masculine is in really deep regret over how he treated his feminine. He's worried about her rejecting him. He's worried about her finding someone that could treat him better, treat her better than he could treat her, or him, whatever. It's easier to, I've talked about it, it's easier to just do he and her heteronormative relationships, but you can be a woman as a masculine, you know, a man as a feminine, doesn't matter. Gender is a construct, it's not real. Sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. You're never really separated from your twin flame. You're always connected, always, in every lifetime, you'll always be connected. You can't cut a soul tie to a twin flame, it'll always be there. The only way you can cut a soul tie to a twin flame is to go to the higher court, spiritual court. And if you go to the higher spiritual court, you are going to meet your 5D feminine, your 5D masculine, and you'll probably change your mind anyway, because they're great on the 5D. They just aren't as best on the 3D, and that's because they're in a human body and they're working through karma and trauma and 3D programming. So that's not really who they are. Your 5D masculine feminine that you've met in dreams, that you talk to all the time, that's really the essence. You share a soul essence, really. So falling in love with yourself and finding self-love is the quickest way to speed up union, because if you love yourself and you accept yourself, you love and accept your twin flame automatically, because they are you and they mirror back the parts of yourself that you reject or that you're scared of or that you're not ready to accept. Okay. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this feminine is really coming into her own. She's setting boundaries with people. She knows what she wants. She is going to live a life that is for her. And if that means not accepting breadcrumbing from her masculine and not accepting games from her masculine, that's what it's going to be. But that's what Spirit is guiding her to do right now, to stand on her own 2 feet. Her standing in her power and not allowing the masculine to come in with the half-ass offer is what is best for both to advance. Masculine needs to step up, so feminine is going to reflect what the masculine needs to learn, just as your masculine reflects what you need to learn. If you feel rejected by your masculine, there's something inside yourself that you are rejecting. It's you. Your twin flame is literally you. How you feel about your twin flame on some deep level is how you feel about yourself. So the things that you love in your twin flame, you love about yourself. The things that you dislike in your twin flame, you dislike about yourself. Mirror. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. I told you exactly what I just said. My guides are on it today. Time, you're trying too hard. Give it time. Stop pushing your masculine away. When you get in this, he's not coming at me how I want him to. He's going to start playing games again. Yeah, that's what you're manifesting, and that's why you're both kind of going back and forth into this 5 of Pentacles, feeling lack. As long as you're feeling lack, you're going to manifest more lack. That you can never ever separate from your twin ever, even if you wanted to, even if you tried. There is like an invisible cord between you two that will always exist forever, eternity, in every lifetime. Even if you both don't manifest together into that lifetime, incarnate, there's still a connection. There always will be a connection. So if you're not talking to your twin flame, it's going to happen. Give it time. Feminines are kind of working into becoming their own person and setting boundaries and figuring out what it is they want and not what they've been conditioned to want or what their masculine may want. So they need to do what's going to be best for their masculine, because it's natural for feminine energy to want to. Masculine energy leads and holds space for the feminine creativity. So feminine people by nature do not like to lead. They can lead in their own lives, but in a couple, in a group, in a partnership, they want somebody to take lead. So feminine needs this masculine to take the lead because she's tired and she has a lot going on. She's trying to figure herself out, and putting her in a position where she feels like she needs to chase makes her uncomfortable. Masculines. That is why your feminine will come at you harshly when you try to like bait her into chasing you. Stop. It's immature. Stop. Come at her in a high vibrational way. It's low vibrational to do that. Okay. Hope that was a good reading for everybody. It's really positive. I'm getting to the point that I'm getting a headache, so I'm going to call it there. I will see you guys again. Love you all. Again, highly recommend Juno Birch. All of her videos are awesome. Highly recommend watching this Fat and Sassy seal. Will really just a nice release of serotonin. If you're interested in bisexuality and want to hear more about that, go watch my last video. Link in bio. Check out my Etsy. I have spiritual tools there. I'm coming out with more cool stuff, fun stuff. If you want a reading, go to my website. Okay. Love you all. See you later. Bye.